we're reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum. All right, so if you guys don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum is a PS2 game, probably the last PS2 game we got on the PlayStation 2. That game was always cool. That game was really good. And, you know, there was two other ones before. I think they was on the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color and everything. And those games, not so good. But when we got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters on the PlayStation 2, oh, they was firing at all cylinders. They gave us voice acting. They gave us these cutscenes of the character models were looking kind of cool. So anyway, let's get into it.
What are you doing?
The first thing we're gonna go over, we're gonna talk about the gameplay and everything and how you get started in the game. So at the beginning of the game, you're greeted with like Yugi and Grandpa. So he's entering the Capsule Monsters tournament. Cause like Yugi ain't playing no games out here. He's trying to win the Capsule Monsters tournament. And then you get to see Solomon Moto. He's voice acting. This man's talking already. And then you get thrown to the wild. They're like, all right, man, you gotta make you gotta make your deck. You gotta get your deck and you gotta choose what type you want here. So this is the funny part. Like, are you gonna pick a fire symbol? Are you gonna pick a dark symbol? A light symbol? You got to pick a symbol, and you be thinking to yourself, oh, once I pick this symbol, I'm doomed. And you just might be. There are some symbols that are just better than others in this game, but I won't ruin it for you. Most people going to come in here picking dark. They're like, I want Dark Magician in the cut. I want Dark Magician. I want, Summon Skull. I don't want Pharaoh Imp, but they're going to give me Pharaoh Imp anyway. Spoilers, they're going to give you Pharaoh Imp and that can revoke whether you want to or not. But you be thinking to yourself, all right, give me a good type. Give me the light so I can get the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So the funny thing about this game is when you pick your symbol and everything, your symbol gives you a boost, a really good boost in like a specific type. Now this boost might be damage. This boost might be defense if you pick something like Earth or something. And they'll give you a boost and everything. And that's not bad. That's cool. But then here's the funny thing. So your type is going to be weak to a certain type. And the type that beats that type is going to be the other thing you get a boost. So that kind of makes it kind of, you got two types effectively to use. So in this game, they want you to use your main type, and you're going to get beat by somebody. And then they going to boost your secondary type. But that secondary type boost is never that good as compared to your first type. So they want you to run your main type, and then they want you to put the secondary boost type to cover your tracks a little bit. But, if you gonna play the game like me, you just gonna put whatever monsters you want in there. I'm like, hey, there go Yu-Gi monsters, throw them in there. But that's what the game wants you to do. They want you to commit to a type and then put a little bit of backup to help your type commit. And that's usually how that will go. And then here's the next part. The funny part is they'll give you several things like, what do you want? Do you want AP? And when they started giving you all these stats, you're like, oh, I don't know what any of this stuff is. What am I going to do with these PPs and these APs? I don't know what monster points. What am I going to do with these monster points? So the monster points is just so you can just buy some monsters. Not really that big of a deal. But you will be needing the AP so that you can, summon more of them per turn and then get your stuff going and everything. It's gonna make it so that you can actually play your monsters and you can summon and do the attacks and everything. And then the PP was always your health. The health commitment of your monster. So you want their health to get better, commit to that. And usually when you level up in this game, so we'll get to there when we get to there about leveling up. So now, when you start the game, they put you square up against Joey Will. Joey Will has come to the challenge. And Joey sucks in this game, man. They did Joey dirty in this game. Joey Will is step on up to the plate, and Joey Will be coming out here with some fire monsters, man. Only 4 of them, and they all the same one. It's that fire headless Nightman. Here we go. We got the fireman up in here, man. That fireman about to get cooled down by the terrain. The terrain gonna wash them out and everything. But the funny part about this battle is like where his red ass dragon at, where his baby dragon at. And the worst part about it is since he doesn't have it, we can't collect it. So I want to collect the baby dragon and the red ass dragon. They're in this game, you'll get them later, but you won't get them against Joey. That's for sure. Joey gonna give you that, you know, that Fire Reaper man. The Fire Reaper man you don't want. That man move attack diagonal, man. But it is what it is. You don't want the fire guy, but you're gonna get the fire guy. We'll get two of them too. Because Joey is presenting you some fire guys. So you roll up in there, you think you doing something, you come up in there with a Karibo and a leg of Exodia. You know, you come up in there with some nonsense up in there, and then you just watch your pieces get over there. Joey might take out one of your pieces and everything. You might take out one of his. And then as long as you survive to the water terrain, you might win. Joey can get you though. He can still get you. He easy, but you need to know somewhat of what you're doing. Otherwise, he can still sneak up on you. But that's how you start. You start off against Joey, and then you might level up. So you get experience when you win these battles and everything, and then you get to decide: do you want to get your effect strength for your symbol, which it makes your symbols better, your PP and your AP. You go ahead and choose. You want your PP, you're going to get your health up. You want your AP, again, you're going to be able to play more monsters, and you're going to be able to perform more actions with those monsters. And your effect strength is going to make your effect strength better. Like whatever your symbol is boosting for your units is going to be much better. So that's what you can do with that. And then you're like, all right, cool. Get me to the next match. So in the first round, it's nothing too special. I'm going without my notes. So hopefully the visuals in the back will guide you. So you're going to have some other fights up in the battle in the beginning. You're going to be fighting people like, I know you fight Taya at the beginning, right? Well, you fight Taya, but you don't fight Taya next. Next, is it Devlin? Oh, Tristan. Yeah, you probably go after Tristan. So you got Tristan in the round. Tristan is what Tristan does. Tristan is actually kind of annoying. Like, if I remember correctly, Tristan had some, he had some Caterpies. No, not Caterpies, that's Pokemon. Tristan had those petite moths, and that was annoying. And like some lightning stuff, Tristan was annoying in this game. So you're going to fight Tristan. You're going to definitely fight Mokuba. I know Mokuba's in the game. Like, Mokuba. But I don't know if we fight Mokuba right now in round 1. Grandpa. We'll put him in the video. Hopefully he shows up right here, and hopefully he was tier 1. I might have forgot. I know Grandpa Moto going to be in there too. Grandpa Moto going to be in there. Grandpa Moto kind of sucked. Because Grandpa Moto, his symbols were just not doing what you think they should have been doing. Like, he had symbols and he was moving like some grass and some fire, and they was just, that board just did not make sense with what he had. So I don't know what we were thinking with Grandpa Moto. And we got Taya up in here. I remember when we get to Taya, because that's when we get to, what's that, New London? Christmas? When we get to Christmas time, and then Taya was actually doing somewhat good. She had, like, you know, the happy lover, like that Moki guy in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He had that happy lover, that Moki man. But anyway, she had a whole bunch of water monsters and some fairies. But the gimmick of the stage made sense, so Taya could get you. She allegedly could get you, but she didn't get us, though. We had made to the next round. And then we got to the next round, and y'all know what we saw when we got to the next round? Weevil Underwood. But anyway, before we get there, then when you usually finish a set, when you finish a tier, you finish like the first tier and everything, you get new cards in the shop. So then we hit the shop. We like, what we got in the shop? We got a few good cards up in the shop. Can't remember what we got, but I know we get something good in the shop. So then you make it to the shop and you like, hip hip hooray, I can make my deck good. Because if you not fighting certain people and getting certain, at the beginning you getting PT Moth, you getting what's that, Happy Lover, you getting what's that thing, Kaminari Attack, that ain't his name, but you know, Kaminagazu, the little orange thunder base lizard. You get him, and they fine and all, but I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, when you get to the shop, you get new things and everything. You be stoked when you get to the shop. So then we get to tier 2. Now in tier 2, we really doing things now. So then you go in tier 2, you're greeted with the famous Weevil Underwood. And you're like, oh man, not Weevil Underwood. We always got to deal with Weevil Underwood. Yeah, you get Weevil Underwood. Let me go check my notes to see who else we got. I need to get the list out so I can remember. Okay, so now we back. And we're going to fight Rex Raptor up in here too.
Now come on.
And then we fight Mako up in here.
Like
you got Rex Raptor. He got the Earth Deck. So Rex Raptor, he got the Earth Deck. That's all I got to tell you. He got Dinosaur up in there. Like, he got a two-headed King Rex. And that's like the first boss monster we see. Like, the two-headed King Rex is on business. And when we beat him, we put that two-headed King Rex on our squad. We was happy. But anyway, so also you gotta face Mako. I mentioned him already, but let's circle too. So Mako Tsunami, his battle, so like they had him in like some rocks, and there was like an ocean in the middle, and that ocean in the middle was terrible. And then that ocean dried up or something. Like it was just terrible with Mako. I don't know what we were doing there. Terrible fight. Let's move on. You had Mai Valentine. And if you guys know Mai Valentine in these PS2 games, for whatever reason, she always bringing the heat. Like, I don't know why they always make her show up pretty early, but then she is hard to beat. Like, if you're going to be hard to beat, show up later. Don't show up now.
Very funny.
But yeah, she got a harping ladies and everything, and that fight's pretty good. The wind be moving and everything, and it's a good stage and everything. So you good with that. And I mentioned Mokuba before, but Mokuba's supposed to show up in tier 2, so I had forgotten. But yeah, that's Weevil, Rex, Mokuba, all of them. So then you beat that tier, and now you on to the big time. You back at the shop. We at the shop, and now that we at the shop, we about to go ahead and get some more cards. I don't remember what them cards was again, guys. But you're going to get some more cards, and you're going to show enough be happy. I don't know if this was a time we could buy Summon Skull. Like, there was a time I bought Summon Skull, and I was happy. There was a time I bought Dark Magician Girl, and she was terrible. So, Summon Skull good, though. You're going to like Summon Skull. So, and at some point, you're going to get Dark Magician. I don't know if this is the time you get Dark Magician. Because when you get Dark Magician's good. Now, they made Dark Magician. He's showing out in this game. You're going to be happy with Dark Magician. So, then you get to the tier 3. And the tier 3 is, so for the tier 3, you get my man Bandit Keith up in here, America. Man, Bandit Keith for America. Man, Bandit Keith, he got another boss monster too. He came out here with the, what's that thing called? It had some tubes on it. It was censored. What was that thing called? Not Zoa. Actually, ain't he supposed to have Zoa? Maybe it was Zoa. No, what's the tube, man? Not the slot machine. The laser man. I can't remember the laser's man. I mean the name. He got 3 tubes on his head, and he shoots things. Barrel Dragon. There we go. Barrel Dragon. I was waiting on Barrel Dragon. So his stage, he enriches. He got gold. He's stealing and everything. That's Bandit Keith's stage for you. He just got gold and everything everywhere. It's an okay stage. The movement on the stage is kind of weird because you got like that zone in the middle. And you can go across that, and you can't really go off the path, but the path is there. It's weird, but yeah, he gonna put you to the test right there. But also in this round, I believe you got Marik, but not the Marik you know, that fake Marik. That my name is Namu Marik. He got the Namu Marik. He called himself Namu, but yeah, you got Marik. I don't even remember what we did against Marik. Like, I know we beat him, but what did Marik have? Maybe I just can't remember what that Marik did. But that Marik, sure enough, went down. He got beat. He had a stage. Marik was defeated in no time, and he was gone. So let's not even bring him up, but he's gone. He is defeated. Again, I got a playthrough. If you want to see what Marik does, you can go check out that playthrough. I beat him. I forgot what he did. Never cared about him. But anyway, so then we also got Bakura in this stage.
I guess
so
that's true.
Bakura's in this stage. The good Bakura, not that bad Bakura, not that bad back in the day Bakura that come out there with the Destiny Board and Exodia Necrophier. No, not that one.
How skilled
we got
are you,
the
really?
oh no, Dark Necrophier. Sorry about that. But not that one. We got the I'm the British man Bakura. You know, nice Bakura. The one that in season 0, he went to the bathroom and then the girls were like, Bakura doesn't go to the bathroom. That was the funniest thing. But anyway, Bakura got a nice stage with aesthetic to it. It got like the cherry blossoms and everything. That's all I can really say about it. Other than that, it's not really very memorable. Yeah, it's not very memorable. And then the other two were. Okay, so I almost forgot Odion. Yeah, Odion. Namu, sir. So Odion, the other guy. Odion, that big guy. And his stage was hard. Like, Odion was about to beat us. That stage was no joke. When you get to fight Odion, Trap Master, we call him. When you fight Odion, man, Odion about to get you. Odion ain't playing no games. Odion ain't never playing no games. He look like he ain't never playing no games. And then you get to Ishizu. Now, I don't remember if this was the Zelda looking level. I don't think so. This was one of them levels. The Ishizu levels, I never really remember, but I always remember the Ishizu levels just always take forever. They never end. You're in the Ishizu level just waiting for it to be over. It never ends. You're just there forever. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. But anyway, that's Ishizu. And then you got, what was it? Wait, is Pegasus in this one? Oh, no, Ishizu's not here yet. Sorry. We went to the future. We're going to talk about Ishizu, man. Pegasus. Maximillian Pegasus. So Pegasus was pretty easy. like he came out here with some monsters that just sucked. They just sucked. So Pegasus in his first fight, you don't got to worry about it. You can beat him, I'm sure. I beat him easy. I didn't look back. I looked at Pegasus. I whooped Pegasus. Pegasus was done. His Millennium Eye, I guess it wasn't kicking in because Pegasus was just going down. And then when you beat that, you get to go to the shop again. So the shop, you're back at the shop, and the shop is doing what shops do best. They're giving you new cards. And now, I think this was the time we got Dark Magician Girl. And now would be a good time to mention some of the other mechanics in this game. So one of the other things you can do in here is you can level up your monsters. So the monsters and the pieces, they level up and everything as you go on. They level up and everything. They get better. They get better stats and everything. Yeah, these monsters level up and they get abilities too. Some of them get some good abilities, some of them not so much. But upon a certain level, they get abilities. They also can have the ability to evolve. Like, some of them can, some of them can't. But the ones that can evolve, they get much better. But beware, they gonna cost more AP to utilize them. So evolving them is good, but also the monsters that they let you evolve, they don't give you too many of them. It's not like the Petit Boss, they keep giving you those guys. But you be wanting some extra Dark Magicians, and you just won't have them unless you keep playing the game over and over again. But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about Tier 4 Duelists. So, first guy we gotta fight is Sadi. Sadi. Who is Sadi? I never know who Sadi is, but Sadi always in this game. His name is Sadi. But anyway, I never knew what he has. He's just in this game, and they always give him something. Now, his fight was supposed to be hard, but I remember he put the two symbols in the middle, and then I just destroyed his symbol and he was dead. So, like, I didn't try to fight his monsters or collect them, level up, or nothing. I just wanted to get Sadi out the way. And I did. He was done. He was done in no time flat. And so, we'll move on to the next person in this one. So, also, when you get in there, Kaiba done made it to the gauntlet. We got Seto Kaiba done made it out here. And Kaiba is no joke. Kaiba will get rid of you. Kaiba ain't playing no games. Kaiba in like a dark city, waiting on you with a blue eyes. And that blue eyes will get you. Like, Kaiba just in the dark city. Wait, he in like New Domino City in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Kaiba just waiting. Kaiba ain't going. Kaiba like, come on, step on down. Hit the lightning field. Trudge your way through the city. And the blue eyes is waiting on you. And it's just not fair. It's just not fair. I should have talked about this one last, but it's just not fair. So anyway, Kaiba gonna make sure you quit. Kaiba's there as a reality check in the game. He's there to make you quit. And hopefully by some miracle you get past him. First try, you might go down, but hopefully you get past it. Then you can continue to play. But the other characters on here is Ishizu. I mentioned her before, but Ishizu's also in this round. She's actually in this round for real. She wasn't in the other tier. I just forgot and threw her in the tier behind, but she's not. She's supposed to be in this tier. Annoying fight. Remind me of the Zelda level in Smash Bros. And anyway, so then now we on harder version of Bakura. But I don't think he was that hard because we got past Bakura. I don't remember really what this Bakura did. He was doing something. And then we got a harder version of Marik. But I just remember he just like, Barrow. He just kept, you know, this the crazy face Marik. At least he's starting to be. Like he just, Barrow, Like Marik was always a funny villain to me because in the anime he just kept yelling, Boganian. Like he just yelling, Boganian. You cannot beat me, Pharaoh. Drago. Like he would play the worst fiend monsters in the game, and then he'll be like, "They got effects though. They ain't that bad." Bakura got the real worst ones. He got the second worst. He like Drago. You can't beat me, Pharaoh. Boganian. like Marik just funny. Boganian, man. Boganian. That's all I remember him saying. He just kept playing Boganian. Was Boganian his main monster? But anyway, you know, he'll dump a lava golem on you in the structure deck, and that's how Marik beat. But anyway, let's move on from Marik. So then you beat those guys. You beat that Kaiba. That Kaiba is the threat. But when you beat that Kaiba, you think you beat the game. But then they open up a new Coliseum from the ground. And then I hit the shop. When I saw that Coliseum, I was like, straight to the shop. Let's go get some money. Let's go to the shop. All right, what we got? Nothing good in the shop? Oh, okay. I guess we at in-game because there's nothing good. Just high-costed cards. Oh, man. Man. It might have been something good in the shop. I just cannot remember what it was. Anyway, it's time to go claim victory. So now we got to fight the final 5. Now, let's see. The final 5 was... Now, the final 5 was weird. They made you fight Pegasus again. But he got his eye for real. I think his eye is working now. Because now Pegasus was a threat. Pegasus' fight was, man, his fight was trying to get you. Pegasus was trying to deal you in right now. He tried to deal you a losing. But we got past Pegasus. We got past. He's gone. Out of here. He's strong mainly because his monsters were just so powerful. But he's at it. And then, for whatever reason, you're fighting Ishizu again? Like, what we doing bringing Ishizu back? Anyway, there's Ishizu. I don't know why. Her fight she just stalled forever. We got rid of her like it was nothing, but she just stalled forever and ever and ever. But we need to stop it. We need to stop bringing Ishizu in here for these fights. She shouldn't have been in the final one. I don't know what's going on. Then you get past that. You got Yami Marik, they call her. The Pharaoh Boganian Marik, that one. But this one, his head really sliding now. His head is in full tilt. Sliding all the way out of there. He's Marik, Pharaoh, no, all of it. Marik doing all of it. And Marik is done. We gonna beat him. His main card here is funny. His main card was like Crimson Sunbird or something. Like, Crimson Sunbird? Where your Winged Dragon of Raw at? Where Boganian at? What's going on? Where Lava going? What? The Crimson Sunbird? That's what we got, Marik? The Crimson Sunbird. Well, anyway, that's all Marik had for you. That's all, folks, for Marik. And then we got Sadi again. I mean, Sadi is back. We don't even know how Shadi's supposed to play the game and do anything. Why is Sadi back? Like, what we keep bringing Sadi back? Like, what are we doing out here? We're going to keep bringing Sadi. Like, Sadi don't do nothing. Sadi just out here with the Millennium Key. He don't do nothing, but we keep bringing him back. We might as well fight Simon. Because where's Simon in this game? He's supposed to be in all these old school Yu-Gi-Oh games, but Simon didn't make the cut today. But anyway, we bring Sadi back. His stage was annoying. I remember he had lasers shooting you at the edge, and then you could get hit by like the Eye of Timaeus. You get hit by the filler arc. The filler arc is attacking you in this stage, and I don't know why the silver Calcos with darts. The filler arc is attacking you while you're facing Sadi. That don't make no sense. I don't know what we were thinking there. I wouldn't even say it's creative. I guess it is, but sometimes the filler arc is attacking you on this side, and sometimes the filler arc is attacking Sadi on this side. But Sadi is smart, so he's never gonna know. I mean, he's always gonna dodge it. And me, I didn't know the filler was gonna attack me, and I got hit by the filler like twice. First time was an accident. Second time, I just didn't know the filler was coming back for me. But anyway, that's Sadi. You beat him, you beat the filler, and then you can get him. He was annoying too because the filler was in your way. The filler was trying to blow you out the way with the, what was that thing? Critios, Quav Hammers, you know those guys. The Eye of Timaeus, all three of those guys. The fusion dragons, but the dragons were filler. So man, but anyway, you beat filler man with filler Sadi, and then now We back at Kaiba again. Now, I didn't think this Kaiba was as hard as, you know, the first Kaiba who was in New Domino City in the dungeon. Kaiba brought you in the dungeon. Now Kaiba is on like Noah's Ark. Like, what we doing on Noah's Ark? Wait a minute, Kaiba, ain't that your brother and filler that was defeated by Gozabora? What we doing in Noah's Ark? Like, what's happening here? But anyway, his blue eyes get a field power bonus here, and it's, I guess it was good, but I don't know. I was taking this guy out. I mean, I was struggling a little bit, but I did beat him. I beat him with the Dark Magician of Black Chaos, which was also kind of fun. And that's it. You beat the game. You beat the game. You get some cards. You might get a red eyes. You might get something else, and then you get to start over again. Now that's about it for the gameplay and everything. What else I will mention is that some of these cards can like fuse and everything. Like, addition to some of them evolve, and some of them can like fuse. Like, you get all the Exodia pieces they can fuse to be the forbidden one. You get the 3 Harpy ladies, which you won't until you beat the game over. You get like the Harpy Lady Sisters. You know, you get the things you would think you get when you fuse them. You want Flame Swordsman, you know you gotta fuse Masaki. And Flame Manipulator, you get Flame Swordsman. That's how that goes. Like how it does in the real game. You fuse the guys, you get the guys. And yeah, you can evolve them and everything. And yeah, that's the gameplay. A bittersweet game. With the music, it's not too much to talk about the music. The music is serviceable. It's not the greatest music, but it is music. And it's not the worst either. Like, the Yu-Gi-Oh games are all right with music. At least we're not recycling Duelists of the Roses soundtrack. Because sometimes we'll rock the Duelists of Roses soundtrack. Like we did in False Bound Kingdom. That was false soundtrack Kingdom. But yeah, but they got some music to them, not really too bad. The voice acting is the main thing here. You got voice acting. Every time the characters come out here, they have a witty remark. You got Marik, Pharaoh. You got all the voice actors you know and love and may not love. And they do their thing out here. You got some good portraits of them. The portraits look like the characters. They look very good. And then you beat the game. It's some monsters missing here. It's not all the monsters you would expect to be here. It's like they were just, I guess they forgot to add them or something. But it's some monsters that are just some strange monsters that are just not in the game. But it's a good time though. You go through this story, you feel like you're doing something. So that's all we can really ask for. Hopefully one day we get this in the collection. And, you know, then we can get a better version of this when we get some online where I can face you guys and we can fight other people and everything. That'll be cool. And yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and everything. Put down in comments if there's stuff I missed. I know there was stuff I missed. I forgot a lot of this stuff. Like, I beat this game over like a month or so ago, and I was trying to get the video out, but life happened. But anyway, put down in the comments below anything that you want to talk about in this game. Just put it all in there. We can talk about all of it and everything. And we're going to be doing some more of these type of reviews and everything. I hope this one works out to be pretty good and everything. And I know we're also going to be working on the Duelists of Roses ones too. But also on this channel, we don't just do Yu-Gi-Oh! We do other games too. So there will be a lot of videos coming in this format and everything. Some interesting ones, some reviews, some discussions. Maybe some other weird whatever videos where we just talk about other topics and everything. But they're going to be gaming, of course. And yeah, that's about it. So next time, be on the lookout. We're going to do some more of them. Because I know the other game that I got to get out for you guys is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. I beat that one too. Somewhat recently. And I'm going to get one for that. I can't do False Bound Kingdom. I never beat that game. So when I beat it, you'll get it. But I don't do the reviews until I beat the game. We ain't reviewing nothing unless we beat that game thorough. We can't be out here reviewing things and we ain't beat the game. Gotta beat the game. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys want to see any other videos, like, I'll put a link to the playlist and everything of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. It'll be up here somewhere, one of those directions, somewhere over there. Check it out. You might like it, might not, but it's a good time. Like, we making fun of these kids when we play it. We be chilling playing. We be playing whatever cards we want to play. We be doing our thing out here. And I'll put some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones too. I'll probably put the Duelists of Roses one there too. And I hope you guys are hyped for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection, because we're definitely going to be playing that. And I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be cool. We're going to try to start in some tournaments and everything. We're going to play these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. It's going to be cool. But our time is coming. We finally about to get these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Anyway, I've rambled on for enough. I hope you found this review well. That's it for me. I'm Outline Man, and I'm out. Take care, everybody. See ya. Bye. Gotta walk out of the video. Can I just woo?